everybody. So today is Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we are continuing doing the final entry for this year's Muppet May. Normally on family movie night, I try to pick movies that I really love and or at least like and talk to you about them. And so this is kind of unusual because today we're talking about Muppets Most Wanted, which is not my favorite. I was hoping that rewatching it, I would like it better. It was actually my bottom of the year, that year that it came out in 2014. And I don't know, it's just not successful in my opinion. But it's Muppet May, and I felt like I kind of had to do all of the Muppets movies. And other people enjoy it more than I do, so maybe you'll be one of them. So let's talk about it. And so Muppets Most Wanted is a sequel to our 2011 The Muppets movie, which I quite enjoyed, and it actually even has a whole song about it being a sequel, and that's okay. I don't know. It's fine, but it's not. It has something about it just feels kind of uninspired to me. It's trying to be kind of subversive, but it just came out flat for me. It's not awful, but basically they end up on this world tour with Ricky Gervais, who's not my favorite, and I've never really found him to be all that funny. And I don't know. So that's part of it, and you'll see another later on. They end up with this kind of evil version of Kermit who's named Constantine, who ends up kind of taking place of Kermit. And then Kermit ends up at this prison that is run in Siberia, that is run by Tina Fey with this horrible Russian accent. I know that's probably part of the gag, but I am not a Tina Fey fan. I know this is shocking, but I don't know. I just never found her to be that funny, and I've not liked any of her movies, and I'm not a fan of 30 Rock. So, yeah, that's weird, I guess, about me. But I don't know. I just didn't like her as the head of this prison. The only part in the prison that I really thought was funny was the musical number and kind of idea of them putting on a Broadway show. And they do this whole number from Carousel that I thought was pretty funny, and that worked for me. And you have Ray Liotta in there and some other people in cameos and stuff, and I thought that was pretty good. I also am not a huge fan of the whole Mrs. Peggy forcing Kermit to marry her sort of plot. I don't know. I just didn't really find it all that funny and or romantic or sweet. I think that the best way to do the Muppets, and we talk about this with The Great Muppet Caper and Muppets Take Manhattan, is to set up as a bunch of sort of little gags, almost like vaudevillian in feel, and to not really worry so much about plot. I think this movie worries too much about plot, and I think it spends way too much time with the human characters that I don't really care for, and not enough time on the Muppets. And I don't know, I just don't find it that funny. And I don't know. It's supposed to be kind of a riff on prison movies, a riff on heist movies, things like that. But I can think of kids movies that do all those things and do it much better, including The Great Muppet Caper, is way better in my opinion. And I think something like Chicken Run is a way better prison escaping movie for kids, just as an example. And I don't feel like any of the other Muppets are all that well used. And there's one kind of funny sequence where Animal keeps playing and playing and playing and playing so long that all the people end up falling asleep, and it's been like, I don't know, a whole day or something. That was pretty funny. There are a few funny gags, and I guess if you're a person who really likes Tina Fey and really likes Ricky Gervais, then you'll probably like it more than I did. But I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I do think Sam Neill gets some pretty funny lines, so that's nice. And I do like Ty Burrell. I wish that he had been in way more scenes, because I thought he was actually pretty funny in his role. And I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's great, but Yeah, if it sounds like your kind of thing, and you like, if it sounds like your kind of thing, then you'll probably enjoy it. And I found it kind of boring and just I wasn't laughing. So let me know what you think of Muppets Most Wanted. I know some people love it, and that's great. That's what makes us all fun and different fans of different things. So let me know what you think, and thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.